From Shih Tzus to Staffies, Great Danes to Greyhounds, dogs are Australia's #1 pet. But every day, around 2,000 of our canine friends of all shapes, sizes, breeds and backgrounds await adoption. Once again, Pedigree and Pet Rescue join forces to champion the annual Pedigree Adoption Drive. This program follows 4 of those dogs in their search for loving homes and a new start in life.
We're going into the pound for the council that covers Bacchus Marsh, and it's a small pound. We don't really know a whole lot about them except that they have a really good save rate, which is always nice when they can save more dogs than they put down. So we're going to go have a look at the dogs that they have available and see if there are any that we can take to put into our foster program to find permanent homes for.
Well, a rescue dog in a pound or shelter situation is normally terrified. They're in a cage, there's barking, there's noise constantly. They don't know why they're there or what's happening to them. But a lot of them do, I think, have a very good idea that they're in big trouble and that if they don't get adopted or rescued, the result is normally euthanasia.
There are over 100,000 dogs put down in Australia each year. The majority are dogs just like Millie here, which, if given the opportunity, would make a perfect family pet. The Follow's much-loved dog Russ recently passed away at the ripe old age of 13, and they've just decided to start looking for a new canine friend which they can welcome into the family.
Prior to children, we got a dog, and when we decided on what breed it was going to be, we did our homework and we fell in love with pugs.
I like that they've got wide eyes.
I think they snore louder than humans.
They get revenge too, which is funny. So if you've been away or you've given them a bath, they'll find something that they know that you really like and do a wee on it. Russ was a fantastic dog. He was great. We had him from when he was a puppy, and he put up with the addition of 2 babies and was fantastic with kids. He was just a beautiful dog to have in the family.
The process that we'd go through is walk in, see what they've got, and then assess, well, which dogs are they easily going to adopt out from the shelter and which ones can we do a better job finding a new home for?
Yeah,
This is like a little Staffy Roddy mix.
Yeah, she's a sweet little thing named Millie, and she's been wonderful in here so far.
This little guy will be taken in a heartbeat.
Quite a lot of interest in her.
Probably want to take a look at this one, just bigger dog, young. How old is this dog? It's about 6 months?
Yes.
8 months? Okay.
Well, one of our biggest problems is the misconceptions around rescue pets. People believe that there's something wrong with them and that's why they've ended up in rescue, but it's really not the case. I mean, pets end up in rescue for so many different reasons. It can be financial hardship, divorce, people not really understanding what it takes to own a pet, so often for reasons no fault of their own.
Roy and Fez are 2 pugs. They're about to turn 4. They're brother and sister. The old owner said that she was called Fez because she was a bit feral. The lady that surrendered them was unable to care for them anymore. She did really love them. She looked after them, took them for walks on the beach every morning, and she was very sad to surrender them. It wasn't their fault they were surrendered. It was circumstances in the old owner's life had changed, but she knew that our organisation would do right by them and be very picky on the home that they went to.
Doesn't really care about sounds.
Once I find a dog that I think might be a good candidate, I want to see how accepting it is of humans, if it's got any interest, if it has any fears or sensitivities, and then determine if this is going to be a problem or if it's just an easy enough thing to remedy by relocating it into a home, getting it into a more normal environment. He's really calm. He's a little bit shy, which isn't unusual for a young dog, but certainly this environment will show a dog at its worst. And if this is the dog at its worst, then he's going to be great.
So Gilbert takes the first step in his journey to a new life. Although saved from death row, there's still a lot of work to be done before he finds a permanent home. And the clock's ticking, because the sooner Gilbert finds a home, the sooner one of the other dogs left behind, like Millie, can be rescued.